In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto.
Whoa, what was going on there? Guys, like always, question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy, BlockchainCrusader. We're back with another episode of Debate Crypto here on the YouTubes. Like always, guys, it's gonna get wild today. We've got first of all, we saw some crazy things happening for Bitcoin's price right after the stream last night. We were literally just talking about some resistance levels for Bitcoin, and we saw a massive drop right after the live stream yesterday. We're going to be jumping into the charts and taking a closer look at that today once again. Also, going to be looking at Bored Ape Yacht Club having some issues with their smart contract, with the possibility of being able to mint more apes. That's going to be a weird one. That's something to worry for, and we're going to be looking at. Also, we got the Senate bill in for crypto regulation with a tax exemption for people with under $200 transactions under $200. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And we got Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary coming in with a solution for Bitcoin's price volatility. So definitely check that out. Stay tuned for the end to check that out. Circle is also adding USDC to Polygon, making transactions and payments quicker than ever. So here we go, guys. Let's jump into the markets real quick and see what the markets are doing right now. So here we go. Give me a second here. Bam, slam. And let's look at these prices, guys. Let's look at these prices. Once again, let me do a quick little refresh here. The market is down 1%. The entire crypto market is down 1%, guys. So Bitcoin's up at 31,100, not 500. Can't speak today. Trying to make a comeback. Ethereum also at 1,800, also trying to make a comeback after dropping way lower. We're seeing cryptos coming back up now throughout the day, because early in the day and yesterday things were dumping pretty hard, guys. But yeah, everything is pretty much not even up 1%, basically practically 0% up. So no big change here. We've pretty much been regaining all the territory that we gave up yesterday. So let's look at the charts and see what happened yesterday right after the stream and why we dumped so hard. So as you guys can see, I was literally talking yesterday about this point of control line right here on the chart on the daily for Bitcoin, and how we were also coming into this heart line and we pumped right over it yesterday, right? But the minute this candle closed and the show ended at 8 o'clock yesterday, we had a massive look at this wick. Look at the wick on this candle. We came all the way back down to $29,247 for Bitcoin. So massive selling pressure right there. And today, somehow, we have been crawling all the way back up, still a red candle, but basically it's literally crawled all the way back up, showing you the buying pressure, trying to stay above this heart line. Can we do it? Can Bitcoin stay above this heart line and start to trend up in this regression trend back upwards eventually, right? The top right now would be somewhere around the 34,000 price level for Bitcoin before breaking out of this downward trend, this regression trend, and maybe creating a new one. But we haven't been able to do that all the way since, clearly, all the way back in November of last year. We've been in this sideways downward regression trend, and we have not been able to break it. No matter how many we've tested it back up here, we tried breaking. We broke out above it in November, actually in November's time, and we fell back in. So we have had no luck to do that, guys. By the way, shout out to Frankie Candles and the Candle Mafia. If you're not checking out Frankie Candles, 5:45 to 7:30 every day on BitBoy's channel. Go check them out. Shout out to Frankie Candles, the man, the myth, the legend. So let's jump into some news here, guys. Let's jump into some news. And we're going to start off with some good news with the Senate bill. Let's start off with the Senate bill, and then we'll get into the Bored Ape Yacht Club fiasco and the Shark Tank stuff. So, and we also got some news from PayPal as well. So it's gonna be an interesting night nonetheless, guys. But here we are. Let's get this Senate bill rolling. And bam, slam. Senate bill would end SEC's oversight of most crypto, create a $200 tax exemption. Oh, yes, now we're rolling in the dough, baby. $200 tax exemption. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you guys can catch my sarcasm. But it's not all bad news. It's not terrible. It could be worse. But let's get into it, right? This is actually not that bad. The CFTC would replace the SEC as crypto's prime regulator under a major new bill proposed by Senator Cynthia Lummis. Cynthia Lummis is a huge proponent. This is her right here. She's a senator from, I believe, Wyoming, and she is a huge proponent for Bitcoin. Huge. So she is making some moves to make positive movements in the United States for Bitcoin. The Security and Exchange Commission will lose its authority to regulate a broad swath of the crypto market, including 200 most valuable cryptocurrencies, under a bipartisan bill unveiled on Tuesday by Senator Cynthia Lummis and Kirsten Gillibrand. I destroyed that name. I'm so sorry. The proposed bill, titled the Responsible Financial Innovation Act, wow, that's a mouthful, is the most comprehensive piece of crypto legislation proposed to date and introduces a raft of other significant measures, including a prohibition that eliminates the obligation to report crypto gains of $200 or less to the IRS. This is going to help Bitcoin and the Lightning Network to be used on a daily transactional value, right? You can go and buy your coffee. You can go and buy yourself a taco. You can go to Chipotle and buy yourself a burrito with your Bitcoin, right? Meanwhile, you're now spending more than $200 worth of Bitcoin at Chipotle or at whatever, you're going to be IRS tax exempt, which is good. It's going to give some method, some leverage there for people to be using Bitcoin on the daily with the Lightning Network. That's where this is headed, guys. The bill stands almost no chance of passing in the current Congress. Well, that's not very positive at all. Holy smokes. But it is expected to gain new momentum in 2023 following the November midterm elections and to frame the contour of future crypto policy. So long, SEC. Hello, CFTC. The proposed language to end the SEC's jurisdiction over much of the crypto industry is one of the most significant prohibitions in the bill. Yes, it is. Excuse me, guys. Comes after years of complaints about a lack of clarity as to whether a digital token like Ethereum is a security, a designation that would require the token to be registered with the SEC. In place with the SEC, the proposed bill grants authority over many tokens to another agency, the Commodities Future Trading Commission, guys. So they're basically saying that cryptos are going to be, at least a good majority of them are going to be commodities, and they don't need to be regulated by the SEC. So that way we can actually get some work and some clarity done with these people, right? And keep moving forward and not being stuck spinning our wheels all the time. A summary of the bill circulated by Senator Lummis and Gillibrand explains that it grants the CFTC exclusive spot market jurisdiction over all fungible digital assets, which are not securities, including scenery assets. Sure, why not? Which would be added to the Securities Exchange of 1934, is key according to the bill summary. This is now fully decentralized like Bitcoin, but also do not create rights to profits or other financial interests in the business industry. Tomatoes, potatoes. The SEC might get the boot. They might get out of here, right? Finally get out of the way. Allow people to finally get some clarity with the CFTC and crypto be treated as a commodity, and finally get some clarity so we can keep moving forward, keep making strides, because the SEC has just kept the crypto market spinning its wheels, not allowing major institutional investors to come in and really get in because they don't have enough clarity to know what the bounds are, right? I'm not a huge proponent of institutional investors, but that's where this is headed. That's what people want. So we'll see if people end up regretting this later down the line. Some people, like Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary, think it's a great idea. I personally don't think it's the greatest idea. It's just the quickest way for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to blast off. And that's what everybody wants, right? Everybody wants crypto to just blast off now, tomorrow, right? When Moon, when Lambo. I've got patience. I've got time. I'd rather it grow slow and steady under the right conditions than quick, fast, and dangerous under the wrong conditions. Guys, if you have not joined the Danger Close Alpha Discord, I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. We are bringing the biggest NFT project with the most utility ever. I haven't seen one with more utility than what we're providing. We're providing real life utility, getting you real life resources, real life skills to protect and provide for yourself and your family from any dangers, from natural disasters to government tyranny. I, I don't know what else to say, guys. We're having a Twitter space tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, giving away some whitelist spots. So make sure you're in the Twitter space. Make sure to get in that whitelist. The free mint is coming in a few weeks, guys. In a few weeks, the free mint is coming. The art is just getting here. We're already working on the smart contracts. It's going to be crazy. Make sure you're on the whitelist spot to get sure that you get into the ecosystem of the Danger Close Alpha, because it's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. So smash the likes if you haven't smashed the likes. Share out the live with somebody if you haven't shared it. Greatly appreciated. Join the Discord. Get with it. Join the movement. So up next, we've got PayPal. We've got the PayPal. Remember, guys, stay tuned to the end for Kevin O'Leary's solution to Bitcoin's volatility. Let's jump into the PayPal news here. It's actually pretty good news from PayPal. It's about time they do it, and I'm glad they're finally doing it. So PayPal lets users transfer Bitcoin and Ethereum to external wallets. That's what I'm talking about, baby. PayPal is finally offering a long-demanded feature that will let users move their crypto to external wallets and hardware devices. This is extremely important because, like always, not your keys, not your coins. So allowing you to now, PayPal has been allowing you to accumulate Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe some other altcoins on their platform, but it was a closed loop, right? It was a closed system. They had to stay on the platform. You cannot send them anywhere. Now they're finally letting you send them off the exchange, which is going to be great because now you can help hold custody, which is the most important thing in the crypto space. A long-awaited feature that will make the companies offering more like other popular cryptocurrency services. Starting today, PayPal supports the native transfer of cryptocurrencies between PayPal and other wallets and exchanges. The financial giant said in a statement, the ability to conduct external transfers on PayPal's crypto platform, an image of which can be seen below, will start rolling out to users today and be available to everyone in the US in the next week or two. Here you go. Here you guys have it. This is going to be all the steps on how to transfer your Bitcoin and Ethereum off their platform and into external wallets. This is amazing news, guys. There's nothing else to say there but amazing. Nothing like self-custody is always better than trusting these exchanges and trusting these platforms to hold your crypto. Let's keep on moving here with the next one. Circle. Our good old friend Circle. What are they up to these days, huh? What are they up to? Interesting. Circle. If you know who Circle is and who's behind Circle, then you know. Right? Circle adding USDC to Polygon for Web3 payments. They're making their payments faster and quicker than ever, guys. Polygon USDC will be integrated to enable automatic payouts in seconds. Next thing you know, it's going to be milliseconds. Fintech company Circle is adding its crypto stablecoin to the US dollar coin to the Polygon blockchain. With Polygon USDC, users won't have to bridge their USDC from Ethereum's mainnet to Polygon. The Ethereum Polygon bridge will be cumbersome for many because it's slower than typical ETH transactions and incurs Ethereum mainnet gas fees, which really suck. Ethereum CEO and co-founder Jeremy, whatever his last name is, shared in a statement his reasoning behind why the company is adding USDC to Polygon, which now features roughly 20,000 dApps. I'll tell you why. They just killed a huge competitor, UST, right? There's now everybody is trusting USDC only. Tether is also kind of in the we don't trust, we don't know what to do, right? With Tether, USDC is making their move, making their payments, their their coin faster, quicker, and cheaper to use so that people don't have problems, right? And people continue to adopt their USDC even further and use it more, aka they're trying to get in good with the government, guys. They're trying to get these people are working with the government for their CBDCs. Whether USDC will be the CBDC or not, who knows? But nonetheless, they are making strides here to make the payments cheaper, faster, and quicker than ever. So there's really nothing else to go into deeper in this article for that. That's all they're doing. They're putting it on Polygon so that way you don't have to bridge it yourself, pay gas fees, and the bridging is actually kind of slow. So they're making it for you. That way you can just quickly send your payment on Polygon and bam, bam, slam. Money goes from point A to point B faster and quicker and cheaper than ever, which is what crypto is all about. But, it's USDC, guys. It's USDC. It's circle, half a circle, full circle. When the full circle happens, you might not like who's behind it. So take a quick look at that. So finally, here we are, guys. Bored Ape Yacht Club and their smart contract. Apparently, we or somebody, not we, I shouldn't say we, somebody could actually be minting or could have the possibility to mint more Bored Apes, OG Bored Apes, put them onto the market for sale. Somebody has the ability to create more apes. That is a problem, guys. That is what the Federal Reserve likes to call inflation. And it might not be transitory. So let's take a look at this, guys. Let's take a look at this article here and what is really going on with Bored Ape and why does this why is this even a problem? So here we have it, guys. Bored Ape smart contract function allows unlimited, keyword there, that should be all capital, minting of new apes by single wallet, one single wallet. Yeah, that's everybody's face if new apes get minted and they start getting dumped on the market. That's going to be everybody's face. The NFT developer Fubar has called attention to Bored Ape Yacht Club smart contract function, that would allow a single non-multi-sig wallet, which, by the way, multi-sig stands for multi-signature, meaning multiple people have to sign off on a transaction before it happens. So it's more of a decentralized decision for it to happen. It's non-multi-sig. That means that only one person needs to sign off. Just how when you're using your MetaMask and they ask you to sign a transaction, you just hit sign. You don't need to ask anybody or wait for a bunch of other people to also sign off on the transaction and approve it. It's just you. Just one person has all the power and the finger in one single click, guys. One single click. So the wallet to mint an unlimited number of new apes. This is a single private key out there that can mint an infinite number of new OG Bored Ape Yacht Club at any time. If the token contract owner, a personal wallet, not a multi-sig, gets hacked or phished, you might see thousands of new apes minted and dumped into the market. That was tweeted by Fubar. That's worrisome. That is very worrisome. The contract allows the wallet to mint 30 Bored Apes at a go per transaction, I'm assuming. There is no limit set on the number of mints, so they can just keep minting after they're 30. They can mint another 30 or another 30. The wallet can continue minting Bored Apes infinitely as long as they can pay the gas fees. Holy smokes, guys. Somebody's going to go out there and try to get that wallet. I guarantee it. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. But now with this article, maybe we'll see it. Bored Ape refuses to act for over a year. This is the biggest problem. It's not just that this vulnerability exists, but apparently Bored Ape has been aware of it, and for over a year, they have done nothing about it. So is it somebody inside that can do this, and they don't want to lose this ability? The issue has been brought up before, but Bored Ape has yet to take action. Hey, thanks. We're just talking about this. Obviously, we're never going to call that function again, and we're planning on revoking ownership in the next day or two. Yeah, but they haven't. In 2021, Non-Fungible's founder Danny Kelly inquired about Bored Ape's Yacht Club plan for the function. Bored Ape said that it would revoke the access soon, but nothing has changed more than a year later. Crypto community reacts. Member of crypto community has been reacting to the news of the Bored Apes could be minted. I mean, I would not be happy. I would not be happy, guys, if I was a holder and I find out that now suddenly somebody that we don't know, apparently somebody inside the organization, has a wallet that's not multi-sig, that can just decide to start minting apes and start putting them out on the market and start selling them. And before people find out, they're selling hundreds of these new apes, thousands, and dumping the price, right? I hope it never happens. I'm not trying to spread FUD, but it is a real life issue. It's in the smart contract. It's a real life possibility. And somebody's going to try to fish that address. Somebody's trying to get that wallet. And if they do, it could be very bad for the Bored Ape. And I just don't understand why, after over a year of knowing that this exists, Bored Ape has not done anything about it. It's just not smart. It's not good. And it makes the holders, I would be nervous. I would be nervous as a holder knowing that this exists out there and you're holding hundreds of thousands of dollars that can be inflated to Fugazi, guys. So I'm not saying I'm glad that I'm not a holder. I wish I had a Bored Ape, but I would not be happy with this vulnerability existing out there, right? It might as well be holding dollars at that point. At any moment, they can just turn on the printer and start printing out more NFTs and inflating that bad boy to zero like they've done with the US dollar. So, guys, if you haven't smashed the likes, smash the likes. We're about to enter here the last article for today with the good old Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank. So smash the likes, share out the live, join the Discord. Make sure you're joining the movement here, Danger Close Alpha. We're going to be live on a Twitter space tonight at 9 p.m. giving out some whitelist spots. So make sure you're joining the Discord so you can get the link to the Twitter space. It's going to be wild tonight, guys. So here we go. Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary has the solution for the price of Bitcoin and its volatility. He says that he can fix it. He can fix it. So Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary says wild price swings of Bitcoin could and would and will disappear if this happens. Good old Bitcoin. The celebrity investor Kevin O'Leary thinks regulation is the key to stabilizing the volatile Bitcoin and broader crypto markets. I agree and don't agree. While speaking at a DC blockchain summit event, the Shark Tank star argued sovereign wealth funds and pensions plans are waiting for more clarity. That I agree with, from regulators. And, we could be getting this regulation finally, or at least a step in the right direction with the bill that Cynthia Loomis has proposed. So hopefully, that works out for the better of the crypto markets before allocating a fraction of their massive capital into Bitcoin. If we could get regulation, and I would argue if we could just regulate one coin in the beginning, let it be Bitcoin and one stable coin, that would be fantastic. This is obviously from Kevin O'Leary saying this, but saying on Bitcoin, here's what would happen. I'm an indexer. I asked the Sovereign Wealth Fund, what allocation would you put into Bitcoin? In the typical mandate for those guys, we have 11 sectors of the S&P, and their rules are long only. No more than 20% in any one sector, no more than 5% in any one stock. So they may initiate their index at Bitcoin at 50 basis points. When you're running a $1 trillion mandate, that is a ton of money. The state of New York is actually over here on side piece right here. New York is one signature away from banning Bitcoin mining. This comes from an uninformed political ESG agenda. The state has an abundance of unused hydroelectricity that could be used to power data centers, but they choose to look backwards. I mean, New York is a lost case. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. It's one of the most ignorant things and stupid things I've heard in the 21st century. A basis point is 1% of 1%. O'Leary argues regulation could spur an increase in Bitcoin demand and raise prices. He also says the entry of sovereign wealth funds into the space would decrease Bitcoin's volatility if they bought at it, let's say 30,000, which is where we're currently at. Their mandate is, let's say, 1% weighting, and it goes to 2% weighting. Within 90 days, they sell it back down to 1%, or if it drops, they buy it back up. They are the eternal bid for the asset, and all of a sudden, there is a stability of Bitcoin. Instead of having 50% swings every 12 months or more, that's gone forever. So, is that the solution we want, though? Do we want these institutional monies holding the Bitcoin's price at whatever levels they choose, whether it's high, low, and get that stability? I would prefer not to have a stable Bitcoin price for the simple fact that the volatility of Bitcoin obviously makes the volatility of altcoins a possibility. Allowing for this allows for a lot of money to be made. If you're dollar cost averaging in during the bear markets when things are extremely depleted and really low, and then you catch the bull market next time around and you start taking profits on the way up, you're going to be making a lot more money in these cycles. Yes, they might be longer term. Yes, they might take a while, right? But you're going to be making a lot more money than if you're just holding this steady, non-moving asset that's not going up or down, kind of like gold, right? What is gold doing? Nothing. It's barely moving. Nobody's making a living off gold alone. They're just not. They're just not. Unless you're a massively heavy trader that you're constantly making trades every single day on gold to try to make some capital. But if you're just a somewhat of a dollar cost average long-term investor, you can make a boatload of money on these cycles and the volatility that Bitcoin and altcoins have. That's my personal opinion. It is what it is. Everyone, do what they want with the information. So quickly here, we got some comments. Minting apes will drop price due to overabundance of supply. 100% agree. 100% agree, Colorado crypto chick. That will definitely be a problem. If they start minting these apes out of nowhere and start dumping them into the market, 100% the demand will be there and the supply will start to grow, and it will outgrow the demand, just how they've done with the US dollar, the Federal Reserve printing dollars, and it will definitely drop the price of the apes. I hope it doesn't happen, but I hope they also get their shit together and fix it. Guys, smash the likes. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you're joining the movement, Danger Close Alpha. We're going to be dropping some crazy news tonight on the Twitter space. We're going to be talking about our free mint that is happening here real soon. So if you're interested in that and you want to get in at the first layer of our ecosystem, because we're having the stimulus drop, then we're having the bug out drop, and then we're starting our story with chapter 1, where our characters really start to take off, and that's where things start to get crazy. So make sure you're jumping into the Discord to stay up to date with all the information, the sneak peeks of the art, the roadmap. Jump on over to it and then be able to jump into our Twitter space tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So like always, guys, question everything, trust nothing, and until next time, hodl like it's hot. See you guys tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, Twitter space.